then the eggs, the male and the female, the mom and the dad, they go ahead and lay their eggs right around now in September and October and November. And then November through January for the Chinook, and then for the coho, December through March, they go ahead and they hatch and they turn into what's called an alvin. We say alvin. They're called alvin, or also known as sack fry. And what do you see there at their bellies? They have this big orange dot, right? That orange blob is kind of like their lunchbox, and it helps them eat because they don't have mouths yet. And then once they use up all of their food in their yolk sac, that's kind of that lunchbox right there, then they go ahead and they come up out of the gravel, and they're called fry. That's what we have in there. Do you want to come closer? So these fish right here are called coho salmon. You can tell that they're coho because they have sort of those orangier fins, and they have these thinner black marks on them. And these black marks, also called paw marks, they go ahead and they help them hide away from predators. There's a big word called camouflage, and it helps them to stay safe. And smolt is when they go from freshwater to saltwater. And then they live their adult lives in the freshwater. This color, it's kind of that blue, silvery color, and that helps them blend in the ocean, which is a big, beautiful blue color. And then at the end of their life, usually about 4 years later, they're gonna come back from the ocean and come back to the freshwater. When they enter freshwater, they start to turn colors. They turn this beautiful red and green color, the males do. Sometimes it might be a bit of a black color as well. The males get this really big hooked jaw. And what do you see there? They have some teeth right there. The males, they grow these big teeth so they can fight off all the other boys. And that way they get to hang out with the moms instead. And so then they're gonna swim back up Issaquah Creek. This is our fish's nose, and salmon have an incredible sense of smell. It's actually better than the sense of a dog. And they use this nose to go ahead and find their way home. And so our salmon, they will swim up as far as Alaska. And then from Alaska to get to the Puget Sound, they actually have little magnetite crystals inside their nose to help them tell north from south, like a GPS or a compass. And then once they hit the Puget Sound, they then use that sense of smell to detect the different chemicals in the water and figure out which one is coming from Issaquah Creek. Wow. So it's pretty cool.
Mother salmon, they lay the eggs. We have the eggs. You see right here. We have the eggs. So this is the eggs, and then after 1 month, the eggs have little eyes. After 2 months, they become what we call sack fry. They keep the egg so they can feed. Then 3 months, they become the babies, and 4 months is when we release into the ponds to feed them. So after 4 months, then 6 months, they spend 2 months in the pond, and then they leave with all of them, like this. Out here, yeah.
아빠 나 한번 보여봐.
어딨어?
아래. 이거 찍을래? 참치다. 그 빨간 누아색 빨간 색깔 있어.